This is a brief tutorial on how to locate and update the medication profile, as well as complete physician's orders in the patient chart. So to find the medication profile, you would go to patient chart, click patient chart. It will open up this page here. I'm using the sample patient for the purposes of this video. Click medication profile. If I want to add a medication, I hit add medication. Well, let's say a patient I saw today for my visit was started on Vistaril, 50 milligrams every 6 hours as needed for anxiety. I would type in Vistaril under the medication and dosage section, hit search, and then I could select I could select Vistaril, or I could select Vistaril 50 milligram oral capsule. Amount will be 1. Capsule. Classification is written here. You have to put the physician, the prescribing physician. Frequency is every 6 hours. And anytime you have an as-needed medication, you have to write in the reason why. Sometimes you'll have a limit on how many tablets the patient can have per day, so you would write not to exceed 2 doses in 24 hours, if that were true. For the route, it's oral, so I'm going to write PO by mouth. Now this is important. In order to have a physician order show up in your chart, you have to click here. So click here to create an order once the profile is signed. You're going to hit save and exit. Now at this point you can double check that your work is correct. You can see the start date, the medication name, the frequency, its class, the physician, and if it has a DC date. Now you'll notice a couple of options on the med profile: edit, delete, discontinue. If you notice you made an error here, you can, before you send off the physician's order, you can click edit. However, you do not want to hit delete under any circumstances. If the medication were to be discontinued, this is what you would click on, and then the program would prompt you. So before we can do the physician order, we need to click drug interactions, check all and uncheck, and then this just takes a second to load the drug interactions. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to click out of that. You would look for any potential severe drug interactions, and you'll always get some minor interactions, but if you get anything that's listed that's a major interaction, you'd want to report that. You want to sign the medication profile, and this is important again because if you don't do this, the physician order will not appear in your chart. So review that the changes are correct, sign it for the date you did the visit and started the med. Now at this point you can see the Access program is prompting me to create an order. So I'm going to click Create Order. Now all of this information is auto-populated: the physician, the episode, the patient name, the date, which is today's date. Effective date should be the same, today's date. The summary can just be what the purpose of the med or physician order is. So in this case it's a medication change. I will say new medication. So this is the medication change that I just started in the med profile. You can see Vistaril 50 milligrams, 1 capsule every 6 hours as needed for anxiety, not to exceed 2 doses in 24 hours. Since this is a verbal order that you received from the MD, you're going to check this box, verify that all the information is correct. Finally, check this last date. It should be the same as the dates above, so 126. There are 3 dates on the med profile. They should all match. 126, 126. At that point, you can sign and hit Create Order. And from here, the physician's order goes out to the MD for a final signature. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.